Gaffer, your thoughts on tonight's game?
I'd love to be able to turn that round and say to other people, you tell me your thoughts on tonight's game, because at the minute, there's just been so many defeats by one goal. So many games where we've had opportunities and not taken them. So many games where teams, whether it's us or the other teams, are down to 10 men, and sometimes it makes it more difficult. However, we've got another game on Saturday, and that's how I've got to think about it, because the boys give it a bit of a go. I'm really pleased we've found I knew of him, but the club has found a player in Kev Dawson. He will give us so much more. He was only supposed to play half hour a day, but he wanted to carry on, and I thought he was fantastic. We didn't deal today enough with a big fella up front. He's a big lad, and unfortunately we dealt with him on some occasions, but he got the ball a lot in the air, and they had runners and they got good athletes and that, and we wasn't quite able to do the same at the other end. Although, as I say, I don't know how many chances we created, but I bet it was probably similar to them. But we've lost by the odd goal again, so we've got to find that little bit of that 5-10% more that wins games rather than draws games, rather than loses games.
It's another game of fine margins tonight. I mean, it's a phrase that's commonly used at the moment, because you say we are losing by the odd goal. But as you said, Kevin Dawson came late into the starting lineup tonight, played pretty much almost the 90 minutes, and had a really good and influential game in that midfield role.
Yeah, he had a great game. He had a very good game, and I thought the first 20 minutes we started off well, not just because of the goal, but we did have a couple of good chances. And then, oppositions at this level, they'll always have their little bit of play, and unfortunately we wasn't good in their bit of good play just before half time for the second half of the last 20 minutes, 25 minutes of the first half, where we let ourselves down. We let them get back in it, and that's what we've talked to them about. And next week, every next game becomes more and more important.
And good to see the return tonight of Dan Martin after a long layoff, although obviously we haven't got the result tonight, but good to see him getting a few minutes in at the end tonight, just to show that he's back from that injury.
Yeah, he's not got a lot of minutes in him yet, but we felt we needed his athleticism. He's still got the running power, but he'll have that running power for 10 minutes at the moment, and not for. So that was what we wanted to do, bring him on. We knew that in case we were a goal down, then we could bring him on and use his athleticism for the 10 minutes he's got in him. It's fair to say that Dan had about a COVID while he was ill. He got over COVID, but unfortunately in his training he's finding it hard to breathe at the moment, but that's getting better for him. So we couldn't risk him previously, but he's feeling a lot better now. So that's the reason why he's not been a regular, even though his knee at the moment is 100%.
And as you say, finally, game coming thick and fast at this stage of the season anyway. Back to Playmore on Saturday, Willstone in town, Yellow Army get behind and hopefully get those 3 points on Saturday.
Well, they do, don't they? And they will. We got the goal within a minute or so, and I thought, here we go, and then that sometimes leaves them 89 minutes to get back in the game. But our fans we appreciate them travelling all this way and travelling to all the other away games, but our home games now, when you drawn one and lost one away from home, you then need to win your home game. So we need them, of course we do, and I'm sure the ones that we need will be there. That's for sure.